Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to have a look at this gorgeous luxury folding EDC knife from Mcusta. This is a Yoroi. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome knife from Mcusta and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this knife. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at Mcusta for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. Now, before getting into the size references of the Yoroi, I thought I would just bring this small point up. These knives are all part of Mcusta's Shinra line. So we've already reviewed the Kasumi and the Take. I'll leave links right up here so you can check that out. And you can tell they're part of the Shinra line because of these beautiful Damascus steel handles. But for now, let's check out the Yoroi. Let's begin our size reference with this small permanent marker, just so you get a better idea for the overall size of this knife. Let's have a look at it vertically. Let's have a look with the blade open. And back to vertical. Let's take a quick measurement. Overall length with the blade closed. So there's 3.5 right there. So it looks like we're just about 3 3/4 inches long. And let's have a look at the overall length with the blade open from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle. Looks like we're just at about 6.5 inches overall length. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here so you get a better idea for the overall thickness of this knife. And look at how the light is catching that CNC machining. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, here's a pair of chopsticks. Here's the thicker side. There's a thinner side. And I think it's still thinner than the thicker side. Yeah, definitely thinner. More similar to the thinner side of a pair of chopsticks. Let's take a quick measurement here, and it looks like it's just over 1/4 of an inch there, so maybe like 3/8 thick. Let's have a look at the thickness of the spine here, and that is a chunker. Big old thick drop point blade. I bet you could fit 2/4 on there. Pretty thick. Oh, easily. Alright, let's get this knife on the scale so you get a better idea for how much weight you put in your pocket. Overall weight coming in at about 3.1 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 3.1 ounces feels like, well, if you got a couple of AA batteries around the house, weighs almost as much as 4 of those. Let's have a quick look at your opening mechanism. We've got dual thumb studs, so you can open this with your right or your left thumb. And look at the beautiful coloring on those thumb studs. It's kind of like a purple, brown, bluish finish in there. Same thing with the pivot. I don't know if that's the anodizing or if it's case hardened, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We do have an anodized pivot pin here, riding on Teflon washers. Very smooth opening. And this is a liner lock. You can see here, these stainless liners are so tight in that frame. When the blade gets flicked open, this arm will swing over and lock over to the base of the tang of the blade. To close it, all you got to do is move it on the side like that. And one-handed closing. Absolutely an ease. Let's have a look at the blade up front. Right, we don't have any jimping here on the spine area. Absolutely smooth all the way down to this very nice drop point blade design. This is a legitimate Damascus pattern. It's not laser etched on here. We have a sharpening choil here that'll help you sharpen the entire edge of the knife from the tip of the blade down to the base. Now, if you tip this knife on its side like that, and you just feel kind of right here on the knife flap, there is a small curvature here. So it's not a deep hollow grind, but you can see there's a little bit of space there. All right, with all this mass behind the edge on this drop point, and that little bit of a hollow grind, this is going to be a nice slicer. The blade up front was made using a technique called sanmai, which basically just means 3 layers. So you got your Damascus layers on the outside, with the VG10 core in the middle. Now, VG10 used to be a super steel back in the day, and in a lot of ways it still is. You got 15% chromium that's going to give you really good corrosion resistance. It's very easy to maintain and sharpen, and it takes a really wicked edge, and the edge retention is really great. So the way you make Damascus is you basically have 2 types of whatever steel, and you tend to just stack them how you want. So we're just going to go alternating like this. And you can go as many layers as you want. You can fold it over as many times as you want. But basically, you get your billets, you mix them up, you weld them together, and then you forge them. And that's what makes that wavy pattern. So let's say now you have your two Damascus billets here. Now you're going to put your VG10 in the middle. You're going to stack them together, weld them together, and then forge them. That's how you get Sanmai 3 layers. Let's have a closer look at these beautiful Damascus handles. And again, look at how it catches the light. You rarely see Damascus handles. And this is supposed to be in the style of a wrapped katana sword. Right, it kind of tapers down to the ending here. And when you open the blade, you can actually see the pass-throughs in here. Absolutely gorgeous the way they did the CNC machining. And this back spacer, I know you can't see it, but there's actually a space here. If you roll it over to the side, you can see it right here. But the tolerances are so incredibly tight, you can't even see it. Absolutely gorgeous. Pretty much a straight handle design. Beautiful. Last thing I want to show you guys is this skeletonized pocket clip. I'm going to tip it to the side to give you a profile view. And this is reversible to the other side here. And this will be tip up carry only. And here is a quick look at what this knife is going to look like when you pop it down in your pocket. It'll stick up just a little bit on the top there. Once again, guys, this has been the Yoroi from Mcusta. If you're looking for a new EDC knife for yourself, or maybe you want to give a gift and you want something with a truly unique design feature with an awesome steel choice, all while maintaining that really high standard of quality from Japan, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this knife from Mcusta, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.